bit, and teams are more. You have a way of scouting people. You are getting more used to the crowds, but at the same time, people are fighting more and more. They see the end of the tunnel, and they got to keep fighting. And Rutgers has been doing that, and we haven't. We've responded well from losses, but our loss this past Saturday to Iowa, or Friday to Iowa, was really disappointing because we just played our worst game. But you're not going to play great games for 31 games. You're just not going to do it. So you got to accept it, move on, and try and get better from it. We were really good today. I really loved just about everything about our game except that 14-second span where we lost our minds and they scored 8 points.
Questions for Coach, please.
John, how big was that pick and pop between Iggy and Xavier?
They choose. What Rutgers does, and this is very common, is they're going to choose to play with 2 big guys. And it's very difficult for them to switch at the 4 position. So we knew that, and so that was something that we were going to try and see if we could exploit, either pick and pop it or slip it or do something with it just to get space for different people.
John, for you, this career win on your birthday, I guess, I know you cherish road wins.
I do cherish road wins. I cherish them for about 10 minutes, and then I'll be looking at the Wisconsin stats. It's a sickness that I can't get away from, but that's who it is. But I'm trying like crazy to realize that I'm not going to coach forever, and these are great wins, and these road wins, exactly these road wins, are really, for us to have 4 road wins in the league already is a really good accomplishment.
So a milestone?
No, if I'm compared to Johnny Orr at any time, right, that's a heck of a compliment. And he got a lot of wins, and he had some great players, and I've had great players, and I think if he were still alive, he would say, I've had really good assistant coaches, and I've had really good players, and I'm going to say the exact same thing. John, at an incredible university.
How much of a focus was Geo Baker for your defense? He shot 1 for 9.
Yeah. His name was probably mentioned 100 times a practice for the last couple days. That inspires guys like Xavier. And we watch so many good clips of what a tremendous player he is. But I don't know what it is this year between big men and the 4 men and then, point guards. But Xavier's seeing one every day that is really talented. And so he's been able to have success against quite a few defensively.
Just what about the level Xavier's been playing at?
Yeah, 14-7-7. That's incredible. Yeah, I've had, we've been really blessed. It's probably why we've had any success we've had is we've had really good point guards. And he's starting to put his name in there with, the ones that helped us win, whether it was Erie Community College or Canisius or Lemoyne or, all of Richmond, West Virginia. The point guards make it go. Here, obviously, we've had great point guards. So between Darius and Trey Burke and Derek Walton, and now he's just stepping into those shoes, man, and he makes me a much better coach. He makes our coaching staff better.
John, you've talked a lot about needing to improve the ball movement to improve three-point shooting. Was 11 for 23 from 3 today. Was that a factor?
It's still stuck a few times, and we're working on that. Because we do have some talent that can get their own shot, but sometimes the more you dribble it, the more everybody gets into the gap, and you're not going to be able to get your stuff. So we're just trying, but we're not looking like the San Antonio Spurs and the ball's just flying around. But we're trying to get it to move quicker. But also we got to have a pace to our game too, and everybody's learning, and that's what we're paid to do. Get them to become basketball players, better players.
Was there any point in the game where it was better? Any point in the game where the ball stuck a little bit?
I think at the very beginning the ball movement was great. We just really moved it really well. And then I think when we went out in the second half, both times we went a little stagnant. I thought we dribbled the ball into the ground, and we just got to be careful with that.
Are you pleased with Iggy's defense so much?
Yeah, it was tremendous. It was tremendous. And they went to high school together. They know each other pretty well, and there they are battling against each other. And Iggy's had this unique, task where he's playing is that because we play with 2 small forwards, somebody's got to guard the other team's 4. And then the next game now he's guarding a stretch 4 that is mobile and can move and can fly around. So I'm always concerned about you're in wrestling match at one end and then you got to shoot open 3 at the other, and that's hard to do. I mean, he was great in so many ways.
How has he adjusted to that?
Oh, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He understands. He wants to get on the court. And the other thing would be, put some of our guys, some of our foremen out guards in 2s and 3s, you're chasing guys around too, but he's done a great job with that. He just wants to win. Yes, sir.
You're coming off a bad game, when you hit 9 of your first 11, I mean, is that a response to working hard to practices?
I'd like to think so. I think that we may have need to just get fresh a little bit and get back in the gym and get some shots up. But also, we don't want to overshoot. We don't want to have the great shooting days in practice, and then, because we did shoot well before the Iowa game, but we couldn't make one. But we were going on 2 days rest, and they might have a little bit more length than Rutgers has, and you're looking, all of a sudden you're looking over a 6'9" guy on the perimeter. So we just really, there is a contagion to it when somebody starts shooting. Well, we all sort of do it.
Coach Charles looked good from the start. He had a nice confidence step. I mean, he's got to embrace this thing right now where, he's in his 4th year playing college basketball. He's got interesting decisions at the end of the year, and he needs to just do exactly what he's doing today. Just go attack, enjoy every game, take the ball to the basket, shoot the open 3 when you got it, right? And those turnaround shots at the beginning looked like, oh my God, we're back at Villanova, right? The way he started that game. And that's who he is. That's why you saw me grab him, and I looked at him, I said, that's who you are, Charles. That's who you are. And don't think anything different. So we just got to continue to get him to believe in himself and attack and play with great pace where he doesn't have to attack when he's wide open.
Was that what enabled him to get the 4 assists to just 1 turnover today?
I think there's a gradual effect of being able to see the floor. He could add another one later on when he got that charge. He's just sort of, he doesn't have his mind made up, but sometimes he's just trying to help the team win so much. He doesn't see the open man, and today he really did.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks everybody.